Hey everybody, it's Sherry Tuckus, the Green Nurse from Green Nurse on the Go, living your best life. I'm here at the 2019 New England Cannabis Convention, NECANN TV, and I'm here with Barney Stacher, the Executive Sales Director of Azuca. Barney, welcome. You guys came into town from New York, New York.
It's not that far away.
Oh, it's not that far away, and you came for a very good reason.
Absolutely. We're coming here for NECANN to share with everybody our incredible technology in the space of edibles and cannabis, CBD, and THC.
What I find so amazing is edibles perfected. You guys have a unique technology. You know, what makes Azuca's technology different and better?
So Azuca is a patent pending technology which has enables us to enrobe and emulsify a single individual THC or CBD molecule and deliver it right to the endocannabinoid receptors in a way which is faster acting. And that solves for a lot of people. The biggest issue has been dosing and onset time. And so by speeding the availability of CBD and THC makes issues with dosing not a problem. Because the onset is very quick and the flavor is neutral. So we've developed a technology that can be blended into any food or any beverage.
Right, so you guys make a lot of different products. Sugars, syrups, cookies, coins, pate fruit candies,
Sugars,
stevia drops. Look at all these cool things.
syrups.
So there's so much
Chocolate
versatility, you know, so the technology makes what you have to offer extremely versatile in the market, correct?
Yes, so companies can utilize our technology within their foods. We want to be the best edible brand, just like Intel is known to be the best computer chip inside the best computers, the best edibles will utilize Azuca inside. And we're water soluble, neutral tasting, we can mix in with any product. And again, our technology is called TIME. Thermodynamic individual molecular encapsulation, which is different than most of the other technologies or all of the other technologies on the market.
And that you have 3 patents pending.
There are actually 4 patents pending at the moment, and we're probably going to add another within the next few weeks.
That's just amazing. So what product is Azuca introducing next?
The next will be our sugar sticks. It takes a little longer to get them to the marketplace through the manufacturing process and through co-packing, but these sugar sticks will make it very easy for restaurants, coffee shops, on-premise, the consumer to travel with them individually and add it to any beverage, whether it's their coffee in the morning or even sprinkled on their yogurt or cereal. The goal is just make it easy and accessible.
Make it easy and accessible because as we know, edibles can be somewhat difficult to dose. And with your patented technology and the way that you're extracting it, and it's water soluble as opposed to fat soluble, the absorption is different.
So it's going through all of your water miscible tissues as opposed to having to go through the liver. And that's where it slows down the uptake, is anything that has to go through your liver is adding another hour to the process of getting the active ingredient into your system.
Wow, that's really cool. So what brands and products are you working with to develop with the product of Azuca inside of it?
So I can't tell you the specific brands that we're working with at the
sorry.
moment. We're under NDAs, but I can tell
nosy.
you that's okay. I can tell you the categories.
Oh, cool.
So we're working with many beverage companies at the moment because the part of the issue, the greatest issue really, aside from the speed of action and water solubility is the flavor. And it's very hard to mask the flavor of CBD or THC. It has a skunky,
hempy, planty
taste.
That
and our
I
technology
know and love.
has been able to, yes, some of us love it.
Right.
And we've been able to cover that through our patented technology. And so it works into any food product without changing the flavor profile of what their customers have become used to.
Yeah, that's so important, extremely important. So do you by any chance have like a personal story of how cannabis has helped you or a loved one to live their best life?
Yeah, my both of my children have been diagnosed with Lyme disease at different ages. My daughter's 21, my son's 17, almost 17, and they have found it extremely helpful for inflammation. And for my son suffers from neuropathy, so CBD for him was a great relief. And he was someone who came from it as a young man who was very anti-drug and thought that it wasn't effective, that his older sister wasn't really receiving relief, that it was all imagined. And then when he was diagnosed and began taking CBD in various forms, he's now converted, and he is a believer, and he proselytizes to everybody about it, and now his desire to go to medical school is driven additionally by the fact that he wants to study CBD and its effects on the mind.
That is so amazing.
Yeah, it's
Did
great.
you know that CBD has over 65 molecular targets in the body?
I have been learning that over the years. I mean, I come from it from a different place. You have that medical experience.
I get so excited about it because it's like I felt like I've been duped all these years of an endocannabinoid system and having a plant that can work on multiple targets at the same time.
Right.
For biopsychosocial spiritual healing. So we have like receptors in our brain, our immune system, our tissues, all of our organs. And CBD and cannabis directly affects those cannabinoid receptors, but also a multiple of other ones all at the same time. That's unheard of.
And one of the things that, as I think about how the world and the industry and healthcare is changing now away from big pharma, and I think about all the time and energy and research that has been lost since 1937 when it was outlawed, and how much further we could be ahead with making people well in so many ways without the cost of what big pharma has made us pay.
Yeah. I mean, it needs to be a choice on the table, just like everything else.
Just like everything else.
You
And
know?
one of the most interesting things for me socio-politically is I'm finding perhaps more conservative people coming to the table and understanding the value of edibles,
Yes.
because they've come to it first from the point of topical or external. And it's become for them, a miraculous experience that all of a sudden this post-war veteran who is, pardon me, a MAGA hat wearing individual and has particular assumptions about the cannabis industry understands from their own real experience that they have achieved relief. And now they want to explore edibles.
Yes, and that's
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing because there's so many different ways to consume cannabis, and the part that I really love about your company is how you've patented it, number one, and number two, increasing the bioavailability and the way of absorption. So you're making it easy, you're keeping it simple for people, and absorbing it and eating it, getting the plant in multiple different ways, not just smoking it.
Right.
Smoking it is one way. We need to get cannabis in multiple different ways. Not only
making
eating
it part of your lifestyle.
Sublingual.
Absolutely.
digesting it, the topicals. You know.
It's so good for you in so many ways, for the biome, for everything, and just to be able to add it to your coffee in the morning, to be able to buy a scone that already has CBD in it, to be able to have your lemonade with your family picnic and that it's got CBD, and everybody at the end of the day and throughout their life is achieving some better physical wellness and mental wellness.
Physical wellness. Yeah, absolutely. It's just so wonderful. So my last question, for people that are new to cannabis and they're like looking at, Azuca,
Sure.
and they're like, oh, maybe I want to try it, but I'm scared. What advice would you give them? Like if they were new to cannabis naive.
Sure. So, the key thing that I tell people is 80% of pain comes from inflammation. A lot of our anxiety comes from our pain. The simplest thing to do is to try. We recommend a 25 milligram dose. You can go up or down from there. It's for us, for CBD at least, it's less about what you're feeling than what you're not feeling.
Oh, I absolutely love that.
So you're feeling less chronic pain, you're feeling less anxiety or stress, you have less foot pain after you've spent 3 days at a trade show walking around.
Right.
And so the easiest way for someone to try it is to buy a chocolate coin.
Buy a chocolate coin.
Cup of coffee with simple syrup or some tincture in it, although ours will taste better and blend better than others.
And as the Green Nurse, I'm very, very excited to do a product review for you guys on your different products.
That's great. And
It's going to be very exciting.
happy to hand you right now one of our
the
Azuca
chocolate
chocolates.
coin. I've got the golden coin.
That's
Woo!
right. It's the
Very
golden ticket.
excited. So where is your booth?
We're
today?
in booth number 534. We'll be there for the rest of the afternoon, the next 2 days, and don't look for us after that.
Don't look for us after
But
that.
you can look for us online.
Yes, your
at
website.
www.azuca.co.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram and visit and purchase our product and send us your recipe.
Yes.
Whatever you've baked at it, and we'll post it online.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Barney Stacher from Azuca
Thank you so much.
for NECANN 2019. And remember, everybody, what it's all about. It's about living your best life. How was it?